Anyways, this video is about California and everything that's happening. I think that Gavin Newsom is the one that's cutting the Social Security because he didn't get the money for his monorail or his fast train track. So he's punishing everybody. But he's going to try to blame Trump for it, and I don't think that's it. And they said a lot of millennials aren't having any kids ever done. It's part of an explanation of what might be happening to create enough revenue tax to pay for the people who aren't working or the people that are retired. There's just not enough people to supplement it. So it could be why. And it's not necessarily Trump's fault. It's just dynamics of how it works right now. Not enough people are working because a lot of them probably choose not to work, or they're just homeless. There's so many homeless right now. And California is probably the worst offender when it comes to homelessness and poverty. And I live in California, so I live it every day. The stress of how to pay all the damn bills. And I work. I've been working 5 days a week, and I make minimum wage, and it's hard. It's hard to afford this high rent in the state of California, and our utilities and everything extras that you have to have in order to survive in this state. And plus, you gotta, live with neighbors that don't necessarily like you because everybody's crammed together. That's the only way you get rent that's less than $800 a month, so you have to be crammed with other people. If you want privacy, you're gonna have to pay probably over $1,000 a month. Plus it doesn't include utilities or anything. So, but anyways, this state is not producing many jobs because of the Democrats' pushback against Trump on the oil. They don't want any fracking or anything, so it's not encouraging any growth here. Plus, they want to keep the borders open, which isn't helping either. And then we found out that Obama was in Oakland, California yesterday, fundraising, I guess, for the DNC, and they just don't care. All they care about is just raising money. Bernie Sanders he raised over $1 million in like 24 or 48 hours, just off of his dim-witted supporters who are like all 20-year-olds who don't know any different. That we need I don't know. Gavin Newsom needs to realize that capitalism is the only solution. He needs to let the fracking in. He needs to let the wall be built so we can start solving some of these problems. Either that or he should step down, because obviously he can't do his job right. He wants to build a monorail or a fast train. That's not an issue. Transportation is not an issue. It's called jobs and economics is what we need help with in this state. Affordable housing, he's not doing that. They're just raising the price. People are moving Midwest. And people have been polled in this state. Californians did a nationwide poll, and 50% of the people who took the poll said they're probably going to have to leave the state because they can't afford to live here with the high utilities and the water regulations and all these other taxes that are coming. It's undoable. So that's just how it is for now, and I'm just living day to day in the state, and I love my state, but if it keeps getting worse, I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not going to become part of the homeless population because I can't afford to pay all my bills on minimum wage, because there's no opportunities here for any growth or affordable housing. It's all just high-priced, substandard housing is all it is. And you don't get any laundry service or anything with it. You don't have a washer dryer in the apartment. You don't have a dishwasher. None of the modern conveniences. You're lucky if you get one parking space, and then other people are parking in your spot when you're not home for like an hour because you went to the store or something. That's just annoying, and I don't know. It's just the whole thing is annoying. It's just getting really old and stupid, and we need to. There needs to be more jobs here, and they need to kick these people out of here that are here illegally, because all they're doing is driving the wages down. So people like me aren't making hardly any money. We're getting paid crap, and that's the way the employers like it. They don't want to pay anything.